Hello, welcome to Hevlendordesigns. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to create 3D perspective design in Corel Draw. This will come in handy in fashion flyers. So without any further ado, let's get to work. So with a rectangle tool, click and drag to just create a rectangle. We're going to make use of 100 millimeters by 50 millimeters rectangle, just to be specific. Then I'll just create a little strip around it and make that, let's say, 25 millimeters. So just align this, click, hold shift to select the other object, press C and E to center it both vertically and horizontally. So we zoom into this. Okay, so now for this bigger rectangle, I want to increase the point size, the thickness of the outline. So let's use 8 points. Okay, so you can see that from here. The property toolbar, you can increase, or you press your F12, the function key on your keyboard. It will call up this outline pen dialog box. So check out one unique thing. The corners, you can see this is on curve. So if I want to change that, I can select this sharp edge. Okay, so just click OK, and this will be fine. So the next thing I'm going to do is to convert the rectangle to curve. Okay, you can right click, you see convert to curve on the menu. The shortcut on your keyboard is Ctrl Q. Okay, so now I use the shape tool to select this node. I want to edit this node, so use the shape tool, click and drag to select the nodes. Now on the property bar, you can see the property of the shape tools is highlighted. By default, it's always on close curve. Okay, so now we want to do stretch or scale node. All right, so these nodes that we've selected, we stretch or we scale them. So if I select that, click on this while those nodes are selected, you can see there's another additional black nodes that have been activated. So if I click and drag, you can see how that will change. But the selection is also, I have to select it again, and I'll do this holding down my shift key. So the part I selected, so you can see you can scale it to, that's the reason why I put up the 25 mm strip. So I want this to come down to 25 mm here, so I'll let it go on the edge. Okay, so we are going to delete the strip. I haven't gotten this perspective that we need. So the next thing we are going to do right now is to convert this outline to object. Right now it's an outline. Okay, you can actually feel this. Okay, but I want to convert it to an object. Press Ctrl Q, Ctrl Shift and Q. That's the shortcut to convert outline to object. Any outline to object. So you can see object, an object now, it's fillable. I can change the color. Okay, but I need it to be on black. Then I also need this inner part to be filled. So here our smart fill tool will come in handy. Click the smart fill tool, click on this middle. All right, so you can see you have that color. You can actually decide to specify whatever color you want to use before you fill. Okay, so now we're going to make use of this new object we have in the inside. So I would copy, Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. So we have two of that. So to confirm, we're just going to flip this. All right, and I'll change the color to red, so you can see how that turns out nicely. Okay, so now having done this, flip this, we're going to reduce this a bit. So if you just reduce that a bit, you see how that comes in nicely. Okay, Now let's get our text. I'm going to use the word now open. Like I said, this can come in handy for fashion flyers. You can as well use it for any other thing. So let's use this bold font, Open Sun, and make all of them all caps and position it at the middle of this. So to scale it up, now we actually need to make this to scale up to still fall into the same perspective with this object, the red object. So what I'm going to do now is to create another rectangle from here, okay, to this, and I like this to elapse at the end of this one, just like we have here. So I can now increase the font to the desired size. Okay, you can change the color if you want to. Okay, now select the text and this rectangle strip we created here and group them. Go to your object menu and look out for perspective. So this is perspective. Now you can see the node has already been highlighted in the four corners. So with this node you can edit to change the perspective of this text. See how beautiful this turned out. Okay, just ungroup. You can delete the rectangle right now. So we have the text. I'll just apply a shadow on it to give it that nice 3D looking effect. Okay, so I can do 60 and say 30. Okay, or even 10, fine. All right, so this is how we achieve this 3D perspective design in Corel Draw. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up so that it can get to others designers, both for newbies and professionals. They will be very handy. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.